Shim Baa. I think that's how it's pronounced. Forgive me if I've got that wrong. Shim Baa. Would like to hear from her bio mother, Sonia Canham. And looks like she's just recently passed away. She's in the Summerlands, and sadly she said she never knew her. You never knew your mum there. You never knew Sonia Canham. So maybe a message or something would be nice, I suppose, wouldn't it? And just Sonia, Shim was asking for a mediumship reading there to see if we can contact you, Sonia. So what we'll do then, we'll use these mediumship cards here. As we know, each card has a pre-written message on it, and of course when you shuffle them, it shuffles all the little messages up, all the little sentences that are written on each one. There's a sentence written on each card, and then of course Spirit will manipulate the shuffle, and as we ask, all things are true. As all things are true, and we ask for Sonia's presence to make herself known now. She'll help. So with no further ado, as you'd say, why do I always spot specks of dust on the table? What a bit of red something. Look at that bit of red something there. What's that about? I don't know where. Oh, I know where it's come from. It's come from the case of these fortune cards. Keep your fortune cards in this case. It's come off there, hasn't it? That's where it's come from. Right. So there's the mystery solved. Let's see if we can just solve this little mystery in the sense of wondering what message Sonia's got for her daughter there. We'll just get the cards, we'll just shuffle them, we'll just simply ask, Spirit of Sonia Canham, we ask for your presence. Commune with us, Sonia Canham, through these cards and move among us. Spirit of Sonia Canham, we ask for your presence. Have you a message for Shim Baa, your daughter there? Have you got a message you'd like to share? And commune with us through these cards, Sonia Canham, and move among us. Spirit of Sonia Canham, we ask for your presence. Commune with us, Sonia Canham, through these cards and move among us. Blessed be to Sonia Canham and all absent friends. And we just cut the deck like that, look you, and then we'll just place it. Just probably. Can you just see it there? I'll just pop it next to this little thing here. And then we'll deal some cards out. I normally deal out about 3 cards initially. I suppose you could say it's about like a beginning, middle and end of a statement, isn't it? 3 sentences long. Although, of course, it's not rocket science. I mean, it's a dark art, really, isn't it? Some statements are longer than others. It just depends what... It just depends what Sonia's got to say, and of course we're going to find that out now. Where the deck split, when we cut the deck, is where Sonia has left her energy. And of course she's left her energy, so that means she's here, doesn't it? So I won't delay any further. I'll just say, Sonia Canham, we welcome you to our setting. We thank you for your time. We thank you for your energy, and we thank you for the message that you've left for Kim there, for Shim, sorry. What came on my mind here? Don't worry, we'll get over it. Let's see what the first card is. Let's just what we'll do, we'll flip the card nice and slowly. You don't want to disturb any energy or anything, just out of respect for Spirit, out of respect for Sonia. Let's just see what Sonia has to say to her daughter there. And of course, remember that Shim says she didn't know you there, Sonia. What have you got to say? She's just saying here that I have become one of your guides. It's like as if, although you didn't know me, you do now. And if you don't, then you better get used to it, because I'm here. So I've become one of your guides, although you may not have known me. We didn't know each other much in the physical world. In the spirit world, I'm still your mother, and I'm going to I'm going to make up for lost time. That's what I'm sort of getting from that. I don't know if she had a sense of humour, or if it's just me making a joke out of it, but you do sometimes find these things funny, don't you? There is something you can have a smile on your face about there. So it looks as if she's just saying there, of course, she's become one of your guides, and that's handy, because she may not have been able, or through whatever, doesn't necessarily mean through anybody's fault, does it? It just means that for whatever reason she was unable to maybe give you the guidance she wanted you to have there when she was let's just flip this. Oh, look at this. This is interesting, isn't it? That says it all, doesn't it? I'm here helping you. I've become one of your guides, and I'm here. And so you could want to put "and" just at the top, or have an "and" card somewhere. Have a load of "and" cards and mix them up as well, and then they could come up, couldn't they? I'm here helping you. It's as if she's saying that. So of course I tend to focus on this card of the person with the flag. I don't know if you can see that, and I always tend to say I tend to ask what moves, the flag or the wind. So maybe of course your mother there will so say your mother's the wind, you're the flag, or vice versa, or do you both move together? That's another one, but it's the mind that moves is another answer to that question, but it still doesn't answer the question. Although we know the answer to the question, we can't answer it. And one answer is it's the mind that moves, which is an easy cop-out really, because it isn't really the answer in a way, is it? But nevertheless, that's what it's about, isn't it? I'm here helping you, and that's what she seems to be just saying there. She's become one of your guides, and she's here helping you. And Mary, I heard the name Mary. What's that to do? It's just something around in my head. Let's just. Hey dear, I think I'm going to go to Guinness in a minute. Let's just flip the cards out, mate. I wonder if your mum liked Guinness. We don't know, do you? We don't know, do we, really? Let's just see what she's just saying here. We have been together in dreams. That's what she's just saying there, isn't it? Just if you take a look at that there. So that's how spirit communicates, isn't it? Through dreams, because it's a channel, an easy channel. Because it's the mind that sees, isn't it? Your eyes don't see anything, your ears don't hear anything, and in that regards, do they? It's your mind that sees and hears. And I suppose senses and touches as well in the physical world as well, doesn't it? It's the mind that feels as well, isn't it? From a physical point of view and emotional, of course. And of course it's the mind that communicates with spirit. So it's the mind that sees spirit with whatever sixth sense is there to channel that spiritual energy, isn't it? So it's similar, I suppose, really, like your hands can feel things and your ears can hear things and your eyes can see things. Your sixth sense can it's a bit like the hand that feels, but on the other side, if you get what I mean. It feels the spiritual side, or hears, or whatever accordingly. We have a parallel sort of. We have a lot of people call it the doppelganger, which is a bit unfair, really. When you see a doppelganger, it's like an omen of death, but it isn't. It's your astral double, isn't it? That's all your doppelganger is your astral double, and that's the true you, isn't it? Your astral, a bit like the film negative. That's why when people say they've been on the astral plane, things, all the colours look opposite. It's a bit like a film negative of the physical. It descends and your astral double floats above your body when you're asleep. So it can recharge itself on the astral plane, like your physical does on the physical, and so on. And this is a similar sort of thing here, where when you've been together in dreams, that's when your astral double is on the astral plane, and you're closer, literally closer to your mother, in the literal sense, really. Maybe that's one way of doing it. So all is not lost. But she's just saying, really, I don't feel as though any more cards coming out here. I don't feel as though maybe one, probably because I'm nosy, but that may not necessarily be chosen by your mother or not. If it doesn't make any sense, then it's probably because I wasn't bothered about. Oh, that's an interesting thing. I suppose self-explanatory. I am not dead. So it isn't really so much of a message, is it? It's just basically just what we were on about there. It looks like Mother's agreeing with us. Thanks there, Sonia, for just reminding us that yes, you're not dead, and that's the reason why, for the reason we've explained there. So that's great, isn't it? Because I'm not dead, and naturally, well, you couldn't be one of Shim's guides if you were dead. So he does help to be alive, doesn't he? Forgive the pun. So with that, I think what we'll do for now, just for now, of course, I'll wrap the cards up and we'll just gather them all up in like a neat little pile here, and then we'll just rotate them and just flip them over there. Just pop them nice and neatly there, and then what we'll do next is we'll just get the rest of the deck and just place them on top, as if we're laying, Sonia there, laying your mother back to rest, so she can rest back in the Summerlands until next time we feels drawn, or until next time she has we feel there's a message there. But for now, Sonia, we just want to thank you again for your time and your energy. Thanks for the message, and thanks for that. Obviously, it was important just to let Shim Baa know there that you're there. You know, you're helping her, and you're one of her guides, and that's why you're helping her. And the main reason why it all is there is because yes, you communicate that guidance through dreams, it would appear. But most of all, the reason all this is happening is because you're not dead, which does help, doesn't it? So with that then, it's just the physical body's dead, isn't it? The body is a bit like the car that's broken down and clapped out and a write-off. You have to get out and walk, don't you? And the soul is a bit like the driver getting out and walking, that's all. There isn't really much difference, really, is there, between life and death, other than the body that's cracked up. So don't worry about it, Sonia. There may be hope for us all yet. So with that, we'll just place the cards over here and just place them down. And as we do, we just thanks again for your time and energy, Sonia. It's been great talking to you there. You got a great energy. Nice to reassure us all, really. It sort of renews your faith, doesn't it, somehow? So with that, we just say, merry did we meet, merry do we part, and merry may we meet again. And we just place the cards over the deck, and then just drop them down nicely there on the rest, and then we lay Sonia back. Rest in peace there, Sonia. And as we do, we just visualise, just close our eyes and imagine a door wide open with a light coming through it. And then we just imagine that door closing slowly as the light just fades out and it goes out, and now the door is closed, and we open our eyes and return back to the darkness of this cruel, harsh world that we must draw our breath in pain to tell our own story. But for now, the rest is silence. Blessed be to Sonia Carnham.